Hey everyone, this is Scott Chanel here. This is going to be my CRJ Systems Presentation for Liberty University School of Aeronautics Aviation 435 Advanced Jet Systems with Professor Stephen Neese. As we can see here, the hydraulic system on the CRJ aircraft is extremely integral to the aircraft. The reason I actually selected the hydraulic system is in reading all of our textbooks, I just remember coming across continually hydraulically actuated, hydraulically powered, over and over and over again. No matter what the system we were learning about was, it seemed to be powered in some part by the hydraulic system. So I figured that if I could understand the hydraulic system a little bit more, then it would lead me to a better understanding of the aircraft. And I am actually really glad that I did, because I found out a lot of very interesting things about the hydraulic system, and I'm excited to share them with you. So as we have seen here in this slide and the previous one, the multicolored hydraulic system, it's actually displaying 3 different hydraulic systems that are independent of each other and separate from each other. And they are actually used to power both the primary and the secondary flight controls. They're also used to power both the retraction and extension of the landing gear. Additionally, it's going to control the nose wheel steering and obviously the brakes of the aircraft. So the hydraulic system actually touches all phases of flight and is extremely integral in each phase. So the 3 hydraulic systems here show what exactly each system will control, the surface controls. So 1 and 2 hydraulic system, number 1 and number 2, they control the most. So what you can see here by this graph is that the left and right side typically are divided up by hydraulic system number 1 and hydraulic system number 2, whereas the hydraulic system number 3 typically is more of the standby redundancy there for those flight controls. And it really just goes throughout the entire aircraft. Interestingly about each the hydraulic system here is that each hydraulic system in and of itself is equipped with 2 pumps, and in the operating manual they are described as pump A and pump B. The main pump of pump A is going to supply the normal system pressure, and the secondary pump, pump B, is going to supply the supplemental system pressure. Now, each system also contains a reservoir for the hydraulic system, and that is pressurized, and it also has an accumulator. Now, the accumulator is going to give instantaneous pressure demands, and it's also going to dampen any pressure surges that may not be wanted. Now, the hydraulic system has an engine-driven hydraulic pump located on each engine, and it's motored off of the accessory gearbox. So thinking about an engine-mounted hydraulic pump, it's going to be subject to very large temperatures, extreme high heat. So systems 1 and 2 are going to share a ram air fluid heat exchanger to cool it, and then there's also an electric fan which draws in cooling air through the ram air scoop during ground operations. So that way these systems can operate within the safe temperatures. Now, the hydraulic synopsis page on the iCast display is going to show all of the metrics that the flight operating crew really need to be made aware of. It's going to show the fluid quantity, the temperature, the brake pressure, all the things that are integral into this system are displayed on the iCast hydraulic synopsis page, and it'll have alert indicators, and then also, as you can see up here on the left, that between the pilot and co-pilot is the control panel with hydraulic selections. Also, above the flight deck is this hydraulic control panel with a manual on, manual off, and automatic selection for each of the hydraulic systems, and that way they can be controlled by the flight operating crew. Now, I got a lot of my sources from our textbooks, the operating manual volume 1 and 2, and then I also leaned very heavily on the Delta Connection Pilot Systems Manual for this CRJ. It's all displayed there, and really, if we think about the hydraulic system, before I did this, I kind of thought of it like a bowl of spaghetti where everything was just intertwined and interconnected and wasn't really able to be made sense of. But if you can break it down into the 3 different systems and see which system controls which surface and what they do and how they actually work together and provide a level of redundancy, it really brings everything into focus. I really hope that this presentation, although brief and extremely high level, can give some deeper level of understanding, at least on a basic level, of the hydraulic system. And then also I hope that this presentation brings in a little bit of respect and appreciation to the hydraulic system within the CRJ aircraft as it pertains to the flight of the aircraft as it goes through the air. So thank you guys for watching and for sticking around for this long. See ya.